Many of you are parents. That is not the problem statement, by the way. But most of you face issues with incomplete and confusing communication from your child's school. You also face issues with getting proper feedback about your child. You always feel you never know what is happening inside the classroom. So, this is the problem which most of the parents face when their children study in schools. And by the way, this happens because of completely broken software systems in schools. And that is the problem statement which I wanted to solve at Walnut Schools. So, hi, I'm Nikhil Karkare. I am the co-founder of Walnut Schools. I'm an engineer by education, but now I spend most of my time giving OTPs and MFAs. Walnut Schools are a breath of fresh air, which is needed in the Indian education system. We are a no school bag school. We have daily sports. We do a lot of co-curricular, extracurricular activities every single day. We have planned academics, and we have subject-wise classrooms with 5,000 students, 400 staff, and we are a hub and spoke model. It's basically a school which you wish you had when you were young. So schools as an organization are quite complex than what they appear to be. So we have a ton of things like students, fees, transport, marketing, technology, compliance, staff, HRMS, payroll, and a lot of these things. And of course, because of that, we are customers for multiple SaaS software like CRM, fees, payroll, students, and of course our friend Dinosaur Tally. But the problem with SaaS software is it's very generic. It is meant to be generic. It cannot be customized for the unique needs of every client. So with that intent, I started, there are a lot of nuances which need to be taken care of for every student, for every child from the age of 3 to 50. 50. 15? No, 50. We're talking of students, parents, and teachers. So imagine the variety of user experiences that we have to create and the unique workflows that have to be present in the system to get any system to work properly. And systems are only as good as the people who use it. So with that, I wanted to create my own ERP right from scratch, an all-encompassing one where I could solve all problems in my schools. And I started doing that for 5 years ago, and this is what I ended up with. It was basically a slow, patchy, outdated, very scared to upgrade, very scared to update, no documentation, a completely frustrating system. So it was time to bite the bullet. I had no choice, but I had to switch. I was looking for a Tally-like ecosystem, which was framework-driven, flexible architecture, quick development, and no DevOps headache. And guess what I found? You have the answer on screen here. Frappe and ERPNext. Between Frappe verse 23 and 24, we built 25 plus modules with a really awesome experience. So now let's hear it from our technology partner, Chinmay.
Hi everyone. Nikhil, thank you for your kind words. A little bit about myself. I am Chinmay from Hybrowlabs. We are a Pune-based Frappe Silver partner. We work with customers who want to build their own digital ecosystem and not just implement ERPNext. That basically means building web, mobile app, and chatbot experiences. And we are a team of 40 people, 20 consultants. When Nikhil came to us, I was really excited, and I thought, oh, we have Frappe education, we can modify. It won't be a big project as such. Oh boy, I was so wrong. The nuance at which Walnut team went into is really interesting, and there were a lot of things that I learned from the same, and I am really excited to show this. So, starting from the the CRM, this was, I mean, we were working with the Educational Institute for the first time. Walnut as a school has a really good brand and they get a lot of inquiries. It's very hard to manage with parents asking so many questions. So this is a WhatsApp chatbot we built. This is inside ERPNext, no other system used. It integrates, gives answers to the questions of the parents and nudges them towards taking a school visit, because when they visit a school we know they are a high intent. Through that, then we walk them through the admission procedure, and then the next is fees. Before that, I would like to shed a light on how we build this. There are a lot of things that go in and go out. We need to modify the questions. So we build a drag and drop interface which allowed the users to admin users to come and modify the chatbot the way they wanted. Now coming to the fees, as a organization, Walnut likes to give flexibility of payments to its parents. So they have a quarterly plan, half yearly plan, a yearly plan, upfront yearly plan. So we were able to do the customizations in the standard Frappe education, keeping it in a compatible form. So this is how we made those customizations. Along with that, then we built automations for allowing fee payment link to be created, automatic due calculation. So if one installment was not paid by the parent, they can come and pay both the installments together. So all those automations we built. Let's say a parent does not pay their fees. So you can't, ask the child not to come to school. That's not possible. But you can, nudge them towards, paying the fees, because that's how they complied with. So what we did was, we have built this digital ecosystem where there is an app, there is a G Suite account, a lot of these things. So we can basically select the parents, mark them as defaulter. The moment they are marked as defaulter, their G Suite account, their app gets disabled. Now, Nikhil was talking about giving updates to parents, keeping parents informed, having their child, parent and child interact about their academics. How can that be possible? If parents don't know about what is happening in the school, to make that possible, we built a curriculum updates. This is a single page. We have built a custom UI so that teachers can see what they have taught. The teacher comes here, they select the PowerPoint presentation, etc., and then they mark it as complete. Once this is marked as complete, the parents get a notification in the mobile app that they have been taught, and then they can work with the child, they can help them in the academics. Apart from the curriculum updates, school works on a long-term period. A child is in a school for 10 years at least. So every year we have to roll those students over into the next class. In all the previous ERP systems that Walnut was using, the homegrown one, the vendors, other ERP systems, what they used to do was, they used to have a very year-wise database, and then migration used to be a big nightmare. But with ERPNext, we have a single program enrollment where all the student history is kept, and it's seamless. But it created problem with rollover. It's a bit complicated to manage rollover. Standard rollover process did not cater to all the solutions requirements that Walnut had. So we built a single page UI just to make it simple. What it does is, it fetches all the students in a particular class. You can then switch the student from one division to another. You can switch them from one shift to another, as Walnut runs in multiple shifts. You can shuffle the students' divisions. And once the rollover is done, Basically, all the students will get the program enrollment. That is, they will get enrolled into the next class, and the fees will be created, and an automated payment link will be sent. You might be wondering, why is this UI is so different? So this UI is power of Frappe. This is a theme we were trying out on the UAT instance. So that's why the different look and feel. Yeah. Nikhil mentioned there are a lot of co-curricular activities. So here's a look of how the co-curricular activities are managed through the system. So one is the events. So there are a lot of events that are happening in the Walnut School. So to energize and include all the students and give them good co-curriculum experience. To manage that, initially it was a really big nightmare. Creating certificates was a huge task, but we implemented a event module on top of Frappe. We used the standard event doc type and added a few fields, modified it a little bit, and lo and behold, we had the event module. What we are able to do is we can publish an event, people can come, register for the event, we use web form to collect the fees for that event, and then we can auto-generate the certificate. It looks like this, by the way. Once the event is created, as you know, Frappe has a Google integration with Google Calendar. So each student gets a G Suite ID, which we are auto-generating. So we integrate with that G Suite ID, and we publish these events to the student's calendar. So as a parent, if I log in using the G Suite ID, I can see all the events that are happening, my exams, everything in one single calendar view. And we have just taken the iframe and put that in the app. Lastly, as a school, they are dealing with students. Students are most sensitive part of a parent's life. We built a communication module which allowed a Walnut team to communicate with selected school, class, division in a very easy to use form. You just select, then you write a message. It can be personalized to a particular student, or you can send a broadcast. It will go to the app as well as on the email. So this is how it looks like. Again, nothing like very fancy. It's a simple single page, and that's the power of the Frappe framework. You can build small custom tools that make your life easy, and you can keep the framework to do the most difficult and arduous job on the way it is. We built a mobile app. Building a mobile app is not challenging. What is very exciting to me is we were able to get it built, shipped in the 3 weeks to Play Store and App Store just before the academic year started. We followed a process of, this is a term that I invented, progressive nativization, which we basically have a React Native wrapper. In that React Native wrapper, we had a web view, and we shipped that. We gave a decent user experience, and then we did quick iterations using the React Native, and we added more native experience and streamlined the UI and gave more snappy experience. So this is a quick look at the app. Okay. So I'll move ahead. Next thing that we did was we implemented the new Frappeverse products. The first one was the Frappe Help Desk. 5,000 students, 10,000 parents. Each student has a query, and queries are of different type. We just had a support email. Parents can just send an email. We match that email with the parents, the student, and then we show the information so that student can the parent can easily be given a information and solve his queries. Lastly, very interesting thing that we did was anonymization of UAT. essentially, we used to take daily a cron job, which takes the production data, puts it in the UAT, and then we anonymize all the data because the child data is very sensitive. So this way we can test without any hassle. So end result was end-to-end fee and bank reconciliation, admission flow, automation, curriculum workflows, inventory workflows, rollovers. And this is the team that was involved. I thank everyone for the support. Thank you.
Thank you.